Hello YouTube people, today I am going to show you a very beautiful watch from Addiesdive. I'll show you how this watch looks like on a 16.5 centimeter wrist. I will show you how this watch looks like on some custom 19mm straps, and also in this video I'm going to show you this Addiesdive watch, how it looks like on these straps as well, because when I was making video about this watch I didn't have these straps yet. So today I'm gonna show you two watches on three different straps. So I already did a video about this yellow Addiesdive watch and I highly recommend checking it out because this watch is just unbelievable. I seriously like this watch a lot. But this video is not about this watch. This video is about this watch, and it's not a sponsored video. I bought this watch myself on back to school sale. I paid 53 euros, and let me tell you the measurements. I have measured this watch myself. So off the bracelet, case alone weighs 38 grams. Diameter of this watch is 37 millimeters, lug to lug distance is 46 millimeters, thickness of this watch is 11.2 millimeters, lug width is 19 millimeters, the same as on this Addiesdive with a yellow dial. Both of them have quartz movement with the sweeping seconds hand, and water resistance rating is 100 meters. And they have screw down crowns and screw down case backs, and this one has mineral crystal. It has pretty good clarity, it's very good crystal I must say, and it has very beautiful bluish anti-reflective coating. And by the way, this yellow one has sapphire crystal, which also has very beautiful blue anti-reflective coating. That's how this watch looks like from top down view on a 16.5 centimeter wrist, and size is perfect for me. It is lightweight, small watch, so obviously it sits very nicely and looks very nice on my wrist. No complaints whatsoever. If I would wanna complain, I could complain a little bit about the bracelet. Even though it has solid end links, solid links, milled clasp, it somehow still feels a little bit cheapish, like some kind of a Casio bracelet. It is a little bit sharp, and it does sound like a cheap Casio bracelet for some reason, I don't know. But you know me, I don't really like bracelets in general, and in my opinion this watch looks way better on leather straps. I will show you later on what I mean. Let's take a closer look at this bracelet, and honestly, considering the price, there is nothing to complain about. The brushing seems fine, the fitment in the lugs seems fine, I don't feel free play too much. There are no gaps between lugs and first link. Sides are nicely polished out. Well, obviously those sides are not kinda, you know, mirror finished, as you would see on San Martin bracelets. Yeah, it's definitely not a mirror polished, but it's still, you know, considering the price, it does look nice. It does look nice, and considering the price, it's very nice that they use a solid clasp, solid inside, solid shelf. Very nice, and it looks beautiful. This clasp looks really nice. I really like this sloping, polished out edge as well. It's not mirror finished, but considering the price, is quite a surprise that this watch has a solid clasp, you know. I like this Addiesdive engraving. I think it looks beautiful. Now, how does it feel? It does have a little bit of free play, a little bit, just tiny bit. Buttons as well, just tiny bit of free play, but still I would say quality is really good, fitment is really good. Moving it like that side to side, I would say, well, here it does have a little bit of free play, but not too bad, not too bad, it's pretty good actually. Sharpness, well, inside and the shelf itself, it's medium sharp, I would say. Yes, it's a little bit sharp, but nothing terrible. So yeah, considering the price, I would say it's not bad, not bad. and the finishing on the case is actually better than on the bracelet. Especially on the sides of the case, they are polished out really nicely, I would say. Almost mirror finished. Almost mirror finished, and considering the price point, that's really nice. Really nice. Now the bezel, finishing on the bezel is not as nice as on the sides of the case because reflections on the bezel are a little bit wavy in different places. I would say it's not quite mirror finished, but still, you know, considering the price, this thing looks unbelievable. Unbelievable, really nice. And let's look at the lug. Come on, camera, focus. So the top of the lug brushed, side polished, and sorry for the scratches, I have worn this watch a little bit already. But speaking about finishing, man, for about 50 euros, this looks incredible. I think it looks really good. The crown, also very beautiful crown. I really like this Addiesdive engraving on the crown. I think it looks nice. So yeah, pretty good. Now case back, usually on Addiesdive watches case back is pretty sharp, but it's, you know, it's hit or miss. Sometimes it's sharp, sometimes it's not. On this watch it's not. I would say it's not that sharp. On the yellow one, yes, this one is pretty sharp, annoyingly so. But on this one somehow it's not that bad. You know, it's not big of a deal. It's very easy to fix with a little bit of sandpaper, so who cares, you know. Now speaking about sharpness on the case, it's nicely finished. Lug ends on the outside edges are not sharp, those little corners. On the inside they are pretty sharp. On the inside they're pretty sharp. So if you handle watch like this, yeah, it hurts a little bit, but also not a big deal, very easy to fix. Generally speaking, around 50 euros, I would say this watch is finished very nicely. So this watch is mostly popular for its three-dimensional wavy dial, and it does look rather interesting, pretty good. Even my wife likes it, so this watch gets an approval from my wife. You know, what can I tell you about this three-dimensional dial? That yeah, it looks different, very interesting. But after 1 week having this watch, I started wondering if this watch will look better with just a simple, clean, glossy finish white dial, and I think it would look very elegant, very beautiful. But this three-dimensional dial just makes a little bit more interesting this watch, you know. Otherwise it would be just a simple three-hander. But right now it's something different, you know, it adds a little bit more character. So yeah, that's kind of nice. And those hands, let's talk about hands. They have very good finishing, like mirror finishing. Almost seems like I could see myself reflecting in those hands. So yeah, finishing on those hands is I would say exceptionally good. So right, those hands are just absolutely perfect, but those indexes, well, let's not forget we are talking about a watch that costs just 50 euros. So normally looking at a watch, it looks spectacular. Indexes, hands, case, everything. This watch looks unbelievable. But if you look at those indexes from too close, they might appear a little bit rounded, you know, they lack a little bit of definition perhaps sometimes. I wish the reflections on those indexes were a little bit stronger. Let's just put it that way. But, you know, I'm not complaining. This is, let's not forget, 50 euro watch that still looks rather epic. But speaking about those reflections, let me show you a little comparison. It's not a very fair comparison because this San Martin is 200 euros more expensive. But also this Addiesdive with yellow dial. But there is a little difference that indexes on the white dial Addiesdive are not flat. They have a little edge, and that's why they are shiny only from the edge, you know, from an angle, while indexes on yellow Addiesdive are flat. Well, they are not completely flat, they're still a little bit rounded, But you know, let me turn off the light and I'll show you what I mean speaking about reflections. So first of all, that's how perfect reflections look like. Indexes on this San Martin are finished to absolute perfection. I don't imagine that it could be done any better than that. They are just incredibly all parallel to each other, all perfectly shiny, sprinkly, sparkly, and you know, honestly, that's how perfect reflection on indexes looks like. So that's just for comparison. This Addiesdive as well looks pretty striking in a dim light, as you can see, pretty good. I do wish they would have a little bit more sharpness like this San Martin, but let's not forget the pricing of these watches, right? It still looks rather epic. Now let's take a look at this white dial Addiesdive, and on this watch I just struggle to find this particular angle where those indexes would be that playful in a dim light. They do play a little bit in the light on, but you have to hit a rather specific angle for them to pop out and shine. You know, they still look good. You know, if I turn on the lights, this watch looks epic. Let's make no mistake, a €50 watch, it still looks epic. And mineral crystal on this watch is rather good. It's actually very, very good. As you probably already noticed, the clarity on this crystal is very good. It has very good clarity, almost like acrylic crystal, I would say. It has blue anti-reflective coating, and I really love this blue color reflecting on the crystal. I think it looks really beautiful right now on the top left corner, as you can see, especially when this crystal has such strong edge. This blue reflection is really noticeable. It looks so good. It looks so good. It's just, it's nice, you know, it's nice. Let's turn off this light and another edge. Yeah, it's, you know, it's way more noticeable in real life, let me tell you that. In real life, this blue, yeah, probably like that. Yeah, probably this one looks pretty close to the real life. So that blue reflection is rather strong, and I really, really like it. I think it's very beautiful on this watch. Fun part of the video, let's try these watches on some custom straps. Stupid thing is that these watches have 19mm lug width. So yeah, but I like these watches so much that I bought some straps just for them. So yeah, thanks Addiesdive for making me buy more straps. Anyway, this is how this white dial Addiesdive looks like on this brown leather strap. It looks classy, you know, looks classy. Like a white dial watch on a brown leather strap. It looks nice. Now yellow dial Addiesdive on the same strap looks like this. Classy looking brown leather strap on a classy looking yellow dial watch. Looks very classy. Nice combination. This is green suede leather strap on a white dial Addiesdive watch. It looks great. I like this color very much. It's a little bit desaturated, a little bit dark. It looks like green moss of some kind. It looks beautiful. This is beautiful strap on a beautiful watch. So obviously very, very good combination. I like what I see. And this yellow dial Addiesdive also looks just great on this green suede leather strap. It looks like these two colors combine each other very well. This yellow dial together with this green strap. I think it looks really good. Very, very nice. Great combination. By the way, these suede leather straps actually very good quality. I have worn them quite a lot and they are holding up just fine. They are very flexible. I'll put link in the description. I truly recommend them. They are actually very good for the given price. They're not expensive, just like 5 or 6 euros per piece, something like that. Quality is really good. And this is the same strap but black. and I think it looks epic. It looks rather special because it is so black. It has no reflections whatsoever, this suede leather strap. It looks like Venta black, super black of some kind. It looks just so good. And especially on a wide dial watch, it creates such a classy looking image. It looks very, very nice. Very nice and very good strap, by the way. These suede leather straps have become my favorites. They are very comfortable and they are very durable. And what you see on my wrist right now is what I have worn for the past week. This watch on this black suede leather strap. I think it looks unbelievable. Unbelievable. Single watch, full week, still haven't had enough. Still can't take my eyes off this thing. Every time I walk past the mirror, it's just, I have to check it out. It looks just unbelievable. I absolutely love it. Somehow, this yellow dial pops out more into action, surrounded with this super black strap. It looks just so good. So good. And this strap is so comfortable. So good. It's so flexible, so comfortable. I just don't understand. It was like, I don't remember, 5-6 euros. And I change straps all the time, especially for these shows. I put them on my wrist, take them off. You know, they get a lot of wear because how I use them. And they are holding up just fine. Just fine. No problems. I just made an extra hole for myself to find perfect fitment. But the way these suede leather straps wear, I'm surprised they're holding up just so good. And they're very comfortable, so I'm seriously recommending them, honestly. Yeah, they're very good. So what can I tell for the ending of this video about this watch? Nothing bad. I can tell nothing bad. You know, let's not forget, 50 euros. Incredible looking watch. I especially love how this watch looks like on leather straps. It's unbelievable. Very beautiful watch. And for 50 euros you get this quartz with sweeping seconds hand, screw down crown, screw down case back, 100 meters of water resistance. Yeah, I could complain about mineral crystal, but at this price point on such a beautiful watch, I can forgive that. Yeah, whatever, you know. As my daily, I wear this watch because it looks amazing and it has sapphire crystal, so I'm not afraid to bang it around. I'm a pretty clumsy person. But this one, you know, for sometimes randomly for special occasions and whatnot, yeah, okay, fine. It's beautiful mineral crystal, you know. It has very good clarity. It has very beautiful anti-reflective coating. It looks good. It looks good, you know. Not for every day, but sometimes, yeah, why not? So where I'm going to place this watch on my website, thomaswatchreviews.com, where I rate watches into different tier lists. I'm putting this watch straight into keepers. I mean, come on, for this price, such a good looking watch with a sweeping seconds hand, quartz movement. It's incredible, man. This watch is incredible. It's really, really beautiful. And I saw this watch going super cheap on AliExpress sales as well. So if you get a good price, it's like it's no-brainer. I think this watch is just epic. But I would say first of all buy this one because it has sapphire crystal, and then buy this one. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day. Goodbye.